Well past 100 kilometers.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. Cody, 1 Alpha.
And 2 Shepard has cleared the tower on our way to space with our first human crew. Go, Steph, go, Mark, go, Wally, go, Oliver. You are going to space.
It was 36 seconds for session. All through on board mission 49 and let them go. On board 10 and Falcon 9. Looking for the crew in the capsule.
Oh my goodness, listen to the roar of the engine here. Just about past maximum dynamic pressure. That's when the stresses on the vehicle are at their
Throttling
maximum.
down in preparation for the period of maximum dynamic pressure.
Max Q is confirmed. Beautiful burn on that BE3 engine.
Supersonic.
Liquid
Mark 1 on the
hydrogen
Falcon 9.
and liquid oxygen as the propellant. It's nice.
And 1D throttle up.
Not just clean in terms of beautiful
Stage
performing,
one,
but
throttle up.
what comes out of it
We're through the period of maximum dynamic pressure. We throttled back up and 1 Bravo, the call out from space. That's one of the abort sequences.
engine underneath the rocket just
Call,
under
everything continues to be good.
Now we've got a crew that is going to space.
Switch over to second. At this
It
point,
just
like a
feels
smooth ride for the crew.
planetary.
2.3 Gs, 2.3 times the Earth's gravity. Already moving at over 1,500
All right,
miles
you
per
can
hour.
follow along, of course. The speedometer at
Call
the
out
bottom
to
left.
MVAC engine chill. That's
Yep,
getting the
Senator.
MVAC engine everything continuing to look good. Call out and MVAC D is chilling. We're beginning to get the turbo pump running on the second stage engine for ignition. We're passing through 3 Gs acceleration. Everything continues to look phenomenal.
Engine cut off, that will
Into
be
orbit.
followed
After
shortly
successful,
by
we're
separation.
going to get main engine
And
cut
at
off.
that point, after
Coming up
separation,
in
we're
about
going
20
to
seconds.
let the astronauts unbuckle and take in the freedoms of 0 G.
Early
There is
engines are
Nico,
throttling
main
down for
engine
G
cut off.
limiting.
A
4
beautiful
Gs,
shot.
we're holding it there for the crew.
Down the New Shepard rocket.
Major event coming up will be main engine cutoff, followed by stage separation, looking at the second stage engine nozzle, and then ignition of the second stage.
Awaiting separation here.
And Miko. Stage separation.
I'm sure the crew felt another kick in the G's there as it ignited. Officially, the Inspiration 4 crew are now on their way to space. First stage booster there on the left-hand side of the screen is making its way back down to Earth. The Griffins have popped out to assist with the steering. We'll be making a landing attempt on our drone ship. Just read the instructions, which is parked out in holding position in the Atlantic Ocean.
So we have a couple of views on screen.
Signal Bermuda. As Kate mentioned, left-hand side is a view from the top
And there
of
we
our
go.
stage looking
Our
down. That has
astronauts
already
have passed the
separated from the
Kármán
second
line
stage
at about
and is making its way
328,000
back to
feet.
Earth.
Continuing their
The first
ascent.
stage
You see the 2
is
vehicles there.
being tracked on the bottom left-hand side.
When the speed hits 0, you know that they've been having their
Is a view
maximum
of the
altitude,
second
and you
stage
hear
as well.
they're
That
having
engine on the opposite end of which
Quite
that engine
an
is the
experience.
second stage, and the crew, which sits on top of the second stage, everything looks to be going normally with them, and you can also track the velocity on the second stage on the bottom right-hand side of the screen. We also have awesome views of the crew inside of their capsule as well.
I'm pretty sure during first stage ascent I saw Dr. Cyan Proctor I'm pretty sure I saw Dr. Cyan Proctor give us 2 thumbs up. I'm sure she enjoyed this ride that she's been waiting for her entire life.
One notable thing too is we're getting some twilight views. The sun just set in Florida, but we're high enough up
1
where
minute
the
warning.
light around the horizon is also reflecting off of very high altitude objects, such as the first and second stage.
Dragon SpaceX, trajectory nominal.
Already almost
Love to hear that call out. Trajectory nominal from the guidance engineer. Also notice we're really up there now, well past 100 kilometers.
Acquisition signal, New Hampshire.
Just before that view switched, we saw some teammate fist bumps going on there inside of the cabin.
They look like they're having a fun ride there. And their journey isn't over. We've got about 7 more minutes until Dragon separates from the second stage.
Yes, next milestone for this mission is actually going to be happening on the first stage. It's going to be performing a re-entry burn that's going to be coming up around the T+7 minute and 30-second mark. That burn is used to slow down the first stage before it re-enters the denser parts of the atmosphere. A few minutes later, it will execute a landing burn and make an attempt to land on our drone ship that's currently projecting land.
Dragon SpaceX, trajectory nominal.
Starting to. Copy, action.
Still on second stage.
So far, I'm just going to say, so far, everything looking great for the Inspiration 4 crew. Hearing that everything is proceeding nominally there with the second stage, which is what you see on the right-hand side. I was just going to say that MVAC engine we just heard now is looking nominal.
About a minute left to go before the first stage performs its first burn.
Copy. And on your left-hand side, looking at the first stage, you see those white puffs. Those are the nitrogen puffs helping to steer and guide the vehicle, basically.
SpaceX.
Thank you again, everybody, for joining us live for our first human flight on New Shepard. So far, a nominal flight. Our booster is about to return to its landing pad. There we see engine relights. The sonic boom.
On the right-hand side of your screen, I think I see some more thumbs up there. Dr. Proctor is clearly excited that she's finally in space. Again, this mission will be orbiting Earth for 3 days, and they will be at an altitude of 575 kilometers, which, if I remember correctly, John, you said that is the distance from Los Angeles to the Golden Gate Bridge.
There you go.
A beautiful rocket that provided a beautiful flight to space.
Right now.
There it is.
First stage. Again, this first stage has already separated from the second stage. So the first stage is making its way back to Earth, trying to land, and the second stage, everything's going well. It is headed into orbit with the crew on board.
Actually, there on your screen, you can see a sunrise horizon there with planet Earth just behind the glowing MVAC.
Stand by drogue.
That's right. We've got
Stage
about
2 is in
30
terminal
seconds
guidance.
coming up 25
All out
seconds or
stage 2
so
in terminal
from
guidance.
Seco.
We're at the altitude. We're working the angular momentum we need to get into the right orbit. If you're wondering, cruise full about 3.5 Gs right now.
So
Less
far, a
than 10
nominal
minutes.
flight. Here
So in about
comes
15
the
seconds,
crew
we are
capsule
expecting
back from space.
Copy, Shannon.
The drones deployed. Here are the mains out, briefing and coming to full
We're expecting
inflation.
the MVAC to throttle down and cut off an event called second engine
And now they're
cutoff,
coming
and then we'll wait for the
floating
confirmation
back down at just
of
about
good orbit.
15 or
At the same
16
time, the
miles
first
an hour.
stage will
About
be
to join us
beginning its landing burn.
Back
And here we have the MVAC. We just saw that it shut off its engine.
All right, good news there. Nominal orbit insertion. That's amazing news for our Inspiration 4 crew.
frontier. A few have come before and many are about to follow. The door's opening now, and it's pretty incredible.
Stage 1 landing in.
SpaceX launch escape system is designed. We just heard from Jared thanking everyone for making this The Dragon capsule and crew are in a nominal orbit. In a few minutes here, we'll begin opening that. In a few minutes here, we'll separate into the second stage, and then shortly after that, we begin opening that nose cone. At the same time, we landed our first stage on the drone ship, which is super exciting.
Welcome back to New Shepard's first human crew.
So there's that MVAC engine, like you mentioned before. It has already shut down in an event known as second cutoff.
What a day, what a day.
And the crew are now gliding, if you will.
Now, one thing right now is we're coming up just under 11 minutes into flight. We're waiting another minute and a half or so before we get into the separation sequence. The second stage is going through a series of events where we make sure that gases are all pushed out of the system. There aren't any what they call disturbance torques. We want to make sure that the second stage is very stable, it's quiet, it's not moving around, it's not doing anything. So we give it a few minutes to actually just vent everything down, then go into quiet mode. Then Dragon will send the command to separate itself from the Falcon 9. It will be pushed away. Falcon 9 stays in orbit for a while until it eventually comes back to Earth, and the Dragon moves on its way.
Yeah, John, you talked about the terminal count earlier today, and this is almost similar to that. It's like another check before the next thing, before the next event that happens.
Go ahead and remain in your seat.
The beauty of the countdown.
Okay, we're about 30 seconds away from separation of Dragon from the second stage. The view on the left-hand side of the screen is a view of the unpressurized section of Dragon. So it's the sort of back end, the trunk section of the Dragon. So when we do see separation, we'll see that kind of push away from the second stage and make its way into orbit.
LOS lost a signal with one of the ground stations.
Once again, the Inspiration 4 has lifted off from pad 39A. They are now in orbit around Earth.
Enjoy your time on orbit, and we look forward to flying again with SpaceX.
And copy that, Gers. We really appreciate everyone's help back in LCC.
Dragon, Chief Engineer on Dragon to
That was the
ground.
voice of SpaceX Chief Engineer Bill Gerstenmayer, communicating with Inspiration 4 Commander Jared Isaacman.
Congratulations to you and the F9 team for the first ride.
So Dragon has separated away from the second stage, and that's the view that we have on the left-hand side of your screen. A lot of space there. The next event that we are anticipating is the opening.
SpaceX nominal dehumidifier activation and service section Draco checkouts.
You are go to open visors at this time.
Wow, what a
We're going to
day.
open up
You
that
can
news
see our
cover.
the world's newest minted astronauts there on board
There's
discussing
the call out. Nominal Draco checkouts after
of
separation.
space and back. Wow.
And there's that first
Our
view
team
that
is
we
now
have
preparing,
over the
landing
shoulders
safety
of
operations.
Commander Jared Isaacman and pilot
crew has
Cyan
already,
Proctor.
well,
Dr. Cyan Proctor is on the right-hand side, and Jared is on the left-hand side. And this is their dashboard for the next 3 days. These touch screens provide them all of the telemetry and data information about the systems on board Dragon that they can interact with while on orbit.
that they're going to be going through.
Not too shabby, Gary. What do you think?
And we can see the zero-G interfere flying around.
Pretty much exactly.
And it looks like it is a little retriever.
Oh, like the Golden Retriever assistance dogs at St. Jude Children's Hospital. That is apropos.
very good idea.
system. I love it. Fifth crew member on board with the inspiration for
Right now, they just have a little environment programs. They're going to be living for the next 19 hours.
So in a few seconds here, we are expecting the nose cone to open up, and hopefully we'll be able to see the first use of the Dragon cupola in space.
not done. As you can see, it's not done. We're still inside the Dragon, making their way around a 19-hour trip to the International Space
There we can see
Station.
that they've just opened up their visors.